Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bumi West MC. I'm welcoming you to this wonderful occasion. For those who came before 6, clap for yourselves. I'm so impressed today, and I really appreciate everyone here present. In our culture, knowing each other is very important. That is why we created 2 hours of knowing you, knowing me. And according to one of my mentor, my lecturer is here, so I have to behave myself today. And one thing he taught us was cross-culture. Doctor can remember that. I can see him smiling. And he's still going to mark my assignment next year, so I have to behave myself, I promise. Before we start this wonderful Juliana Asthma charity event, I'm going to welcome in the founder of this wonderful charity. His name is Guy Williams, popularly known as OTUNBA ADEMOLA ADEEKO. So you can go and sit down, please. Sit with your... Yeah, I think Dr. Sarawat, you have to check on his assignment very well now. Yeah, we are going to start with prayer. Prayer is very important. And I have a lot of people that are highly blessed and highly favored among us. And relax more, because this is December. Relax more. I promise you, I'm saying it with confidence. Relax more and let us pray. I can't do the prayer. I know somebody that is really competent to pray for us. He is a president of many organizations. Fortunately for him, he's a handsome, tall, cute husband of somebody. And he's our president at MACA UK. MACA UK is MCs and Comedian UK chapter. I'm calling on Mr. Charles Lawson, Ultimate Charles. Please come forward and pray for us. Give him a round of applause. That's not enough. Please. He doesn't always want me to say this, but he's an American British. Please don't tell him I told you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All this accolade for me.
You deserve it.
Please ask all of us to please rise and reverend this evening to the Almighty, please. Thank you. And so, Lord, we thank you for a time like this when we can gather together in harmony to praise you, to give honor to you, to give thanks to you for life and for the air that we breathe. Father, it is not by our might, not by our power that we are gathered here this evening. You made it possible. And so we want to commit the event of this evening into your hand. As we commit this charity organization into your hand, we ask that everything that we'll do here today will be directed by you. We ask, oh Lord, that every word and everybody that will speak here today will speak through you. And we pray that at the end of the day, the purpose that we are all gathered here for this evening will not only be successful, but will reach out to everybody that deserves reaching out to. We ask this in your name, so that at the end of the day, the purpose for which this organization was formed will go around the world, This and many more that we cannot even ask, but you have already blessed us with. We ask in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. You may be seated. Thank you. Once again, I'd like to say you're all looking glamorous. A round of applause for yourselves. If you can just turn to the next person sitting next to you and just whisper to that person, admire something in that person. Say to the person sitting next to you how beautiful or handsome he's looking this evening. If it's your husband and you've not done that in a long time, quickly do that quickly. If she's your wife, please. Yes, and if it's your child, also tell them how beautiful they look. And may God make this event a success in Jesus' name. Amen.
Praise the Lord. God is good. Can you give my president a round of applause? He is one of the top actors in Nollywood. So watch out for all the films that he has done. But tonight is not about anybody else. It's about Juliana Asthma course. Thank you. So, can we all rise up? I know I didn't put it on the program, but if you have your phone with you, can you Google our national item? UK national item. I said I'm going to give you a lot of work today. But for those who are born British and they know it by heart, can I see your hands up? Yemi, please come forward. Can you give Yemi ADEEKO a round of applause? He's the son of the founder. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Do anybody know it by heart? Okay, there's a British right there, Trisha. Trisha, come on now. Toastmaster, you only know from... Yeah, British, UK. God save the Queen, the version. The Queen. This is not about comedy, we are serious here. Okay, if nobody... I think Thomas' daughter is raising her hand. Do you know the item? You see, I just want to show how it's very easy to ignore those with asthma. That is exactly what I want to show you. When you are comfortable, if somebody is just coughing by your side, there's no sign for asthma patient. There's no sign for asthma sufferer. I have a son that is deaf. Some of them use hearing aid. You will know that who is deaf. Those who are blind, they have a stick and they have a guide dog. But for people like us with asthma, just people take it for granted, and a lot of people have passed on just coughing twice by your side without the inhaler. When we are all comfortable, we should always remember that there are some people that are not comfortable, probably with the environment around them, the air they breathe in. They were born as asthma person. You don't know how they suffer. That's why we call everybody together today, those who are sufferers and those who are not sufferers. I deliberately chose the national item because I know one of the most comfortable countries in the world is Britain. Please put your hands together for being here today. I'm not here to talk much about Britain. I just want to let you know that we are comfortable. No matter how stressful the electricity can be in winter, we are still comfortable because we can find our way around it. So thank you very much. I'm going to move forward and call the CEO to come and give us a speech, and then we can follow the program religiously. Can you please one more time put your hands together for Guy Williams?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, my gratitude and, yes. Yeah, my gratitude and how will I put it? Thank you all for, coming up for this occasion. I'm so delighted, to be honest with you. And I will just say that we've been on this program, Juliana Asthma course, for quite a while now, for over 4 years. First and foremost, let me introduce myself as the caretaker and the committed trustee of this organization. And I would love to say that we've really made impact to the community at large. And I also have to give my sincere appreciation to the co-founder, Bomi West. Even though she's an asthmatic patient, she's got a child that suffers from this critical condition. We've cut across to so many communities out there. We've cut across to Hayes and Arlington. We've cut across to Hammersmith and Fulham. We've also cut across to Southern community. And this has brought me a great fulfillment. Even though I lost somebody so dear to me, my mother. That is why I use this as a platform, a way of reaching out. Reaching out, giving back to the community, give me fulfillment. And there's always a reward for everything you do in life. When you give back to the society, even by smiling to your next door neighbor, it means a lot. It's a great fulfillment. So I decided to identify out there that there's a gap for this cause. So that's why I decided to set up this organization to see how we can reach out to all other people, beneficiaries that are affected by this condition. And to be honest with you, by His grace, we'll be able to achieve a lot. And I would just love to give you a critical analysis, even though I don't have I've only got, I don't have the information here, but let me give you a critical analysis about the organization. We've been able to distribute nebulizers to other developing countries. We've been to Nigeria, and we've distributed almost 150 nebulizers to various hospitals, especially LUT in Nigeria. Even though they didn't support us there, but we are still able to make impact there, because it's what I'm so passionate about. And when you are passionate about something, you find a purpose. I repeat, when you are passionate about something, you find a purpose. So that is what I've achieved so far. Then moving down to England, we've been able to reach out to so many communities there. We've given nebulizers to hospices, Hayes and Arlington. We've given nebulizers to Hammersmith Medical Hospital. We've also been to Hayes Medical Hospital. Even though they supported us, I could say they really supported this organization, especially in this country. We are so proud that they are able to, support us all the way through, and we'll be able to achieve a bit. But we thank God that we've at least achieved our cardinal objective. So I believe Juliana Asthma course still have a lot to offer out there, and we believe we can still move and make sure we achieve more, because we don't have much. We can only do the little we've got. But all the same, I'm so proud. I can say that categorically that we've been able to make impact, and I believe we will go further in the near future. I would thank you all for coming, for honoring this occasion. Thank you. And once again, I have to thank Dr. Sarawat. It's one of our ambassadors who went to Asia. He went down there to, make impact there, and we'll be able to achieve. A round of applause for Dr. Sarawat. Thank you so much. He's one of our ambassadors, and we'll be able to achieve. And thank you all for coming, and God bless. Thank you.
Guy Williams is a very shy young man. Shy guy. Without no further ado, I'll be back on the inside. I'm going to call on Dr. Sarawat to give us his speech. Please put your hands together for him. He's a professor. He has been all over the world. The only thing is he never takes me with him. Yeah, because I'm not a professor yet. And it's not easy to read though. Sometimes you read and read and read and read. To assimilate is a bit difficult. And you know, when they bring this plagiarism thing, oh my God, imagine your lecturer told you that if your plagiarism is 15%, she's not going to mark you. Mine was 99.9. Please come forward, sir. Thank you, sir. Please give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Bhumi. Thank you very much, friends, for granting me an opportunity to be here amongst you this evening. According to me, this evening is going to be very, very, very important to satisfy our own ego, to satisfy our karmas, our actions, and our devotion, what we have done towards the Juliana Asthma cause. I remember my old good days when we started the seed of Juliana Asthma cause, and I'm associated with this organization since then. It so happened, it's a God-sent opportunity. I happen to be a professor and I was teaching two of my very good students, Bhumi and Guy, the CEO of Juliana. They happened to be my students and we started liking each other. And when he came up with the idea of starting the Juliana, then I said, let me be the speaker for this thing and I shall go. And I keep going to many countries and I promote the cause of this thing, for the cause of Juliana. It so happened that since I originally hail from India, we have started Indian operations, and 3 of the medical camps we have very successfully conducted in India, and there was a great applause from there. And the government of India also wanted to associate in a big way. But then this need a big organization power, which we are working upon it. Secondly, I had to go to the West Africa, that is Senegal, and there also we promoted the cause of our JAC, Juliana Asthma cause. So having said that, whatever little one can do, I'm trying my best to promote the charity and to do whatever best can be done for the communities and for the cause. And in the same association, I brought on board here Dr. Renu Raj, because he is so widely very well connected. So I told the organizers or the team of Juliana that you meet Dr. Raj and the like-minded people, those who are helpful. So they have come on our board, and we are here now to help each other. Many charity people have also come here. Mr. Mohammed Jarche has come. His family had come. He is also associated with other organizations. So they all are there associated for the cause of the institution. So it is ultimately the cause which matters. It is not in individual personalities and other things. So since I'm associated with the cause, I'm emotionally attached to it. So with that understanding, they are doing very well. I keep on taking the track of the situation. Then since I do not have much of the saying, I am an academician and I'm a professor and I keep going to many university programs in many countries, whatever little I can do for the charity, I try to do it. So some of the very unique events what I have generated, which I would like to bring it to your kind notice. So please try to understand the model what I have developed it. And be very clear, this particular model, what I have developed it is not to benefit me individually in any case, or to Mr. Guy in personally. It is just for the cause of the Juliana Asthma cause. I am associated with the Global Banking School, which is having a very big branch here in London. And now they are running the 2 programs of the 2 universities, Bedfordshire University and New Bucks University programs. and all government funded programs they are running here. And all the programs what are being run, they are funded by the government. So all the community people, those who are from EU, those who are from Britain, they can have it and have the total funding. And the benefits of that, your admission there to the college is associated with the Juliana Asthma cause. Certain benefits college will be passing on officially to the Juliana Asthma cause. So that's a model that we can work out. So we have recently grown very big now. We have opened a branch in Birmingham now, which I am heading the center there in Birmingham. So 3-4 days I am in Birmingham, 1 day I am here in London. Now we are opening, after 2 months, we are opening a branch in Manchester, and by September we are opening a branch in Dubai. So this is the model what we are working. If communities are associating and assisting us and helping us, it is only for the community's sake, but you all are being developed and you are getting the funding from the government and you become the part of the institution, and therefore the institution will be gaining it through that. Global Banking School will be parting the funds to the Juliana Asthma cause. So this is the model what I have very reasonably and in a very dignified way we have worked out this particular model, which I am very much hopeful that it will definitely work very well. So kindly understand, the only thing when you are taking an admission over there, there has to be a name in the reference list, name of the Juliana Asthma cause, or my name, my personal name. You can write it, it is already written on this table in front of me. My name is written there. Either my name should appear there in the referral column or the Juliana Asthma cause. The directly certain benefits what the institution has to give, it will automatically come over here, and it will be just for the cause. So since we are having a big community here and many of the places we keep on associating and assisting each other, it would be a grand function and it would be a grand occasion for all of us to serve the community. Instead of asking for the smaller funds from an individual, if at the institutional level it is being assisted, I personally feel that institutional help and support matters a lot in a big way. It is going to be a big help if we are associating. So instead of taking admission, or those who wish to really study the university programs, please do come to us and we will do it. Having said that, now we are going ahead very big way now with the Juliana Asthma cause in some of the countries. I had a discussion with Guy, and very soon we shall be improving in a very big way and do the needful. So this particular cause, if you are slightly associated, then please, in the other communities also, if you are associating yourself, so please go and speak to them and let everybody come and be aware of the cause. If they are made aware of the cause, and I think they will make a big gain. It is only the first step which matters. Please try to understand, it is not a very big gain we need or anything. It is just the first step, just the awareness. If we are able to make the people aware about something, that itself is a great function or great help and great assistance we are offering to the society. So let us feel responsible. Under the corporate social responsibility, we all should feel responsible to make the society aware about the cause, and we will definitely do a wonderful job together. I will not take much of the time, and I would like to thank you very much for having come over here and made this party very successful, and this our association here very successful. And I wish all good luck and best wishes to the Juliana Asthma cause, and thank you very much for having come over here. Thank you.
Gain a lot. So thank you, sir, for that. We appreciate you. Ms. K, you're welcome. So if a lady dressed as a, what is it, Santa lady? Santares. You look fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to call on another doctor. She is one of my mentors, and I think, I'm not sure if we should do Christmas competition, because she is in the mood of Christmas. When my doctor showed up in everything Christmassy, it's like I should go and change my attire myself. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please welcome on the podium Dr. Raj. Please give her a round of applause. She has impacted lives everywhere she goes. She's always looking after humankind. Please give her a round of applause. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, and good evening, all of you. Merry Christmas, and I hope coming year will be more and more fantastic with all the success, lot of love in your life. And first of all, I would like to thank Bhumi and William. They both are doing this really wonderful job, because as Bhumi mentioned before, that we can see the blind, we can see the deaf, we can see the person who is disabled, but we can't see the people, those who are suffering with the asthma. Because asthma is always somewhere, it is just ignored because it's a cough, breathing. It is disturbing for the person who is sitting beside us. But frankly speaking, if there is no breath, there is no life, nothing. We love someone, we say that, oh, you are my life, I breathe for you. But think about the asthma patient. And asthma, those who are suffering with asthma, they are really struggling with the breath. They need our love, they need our care. They should not be left alone. This is what the main problem with the asthma patient, when they think that, oh, now we are going to be alone, sitting in the hospital, sitting aside in the house, just taking care. But the best thing, what I say to every asthma people, my mother also, she was a sufferer of asthma, and I have seen her. Whenever I used to get time and I used to sit with her and ask, Mom, what happened when you were small? Then she used to become very emotional, and she started talking. Oh, when I was young, I used to go in the orchard, I used to pluck mangoes and this and that. That moment she used to forget that she is suffering with asthma. So I will not take you much time, because we have come for our Christmas Eve and we are coming here for celebrating. But little bit, I'll request all of us, I'll humble request that if we find any asthma person sitting beside us or in our house or in our friend's house, just do one small thing. Call them, ask them, how are they? What would they like to do? Are they happy to see some movies, some stories? And the best thing for the asthma patient, like few of us, we are suffering with asthma, the best thing to ignore and forget our asthma, start writing. Start writing whatever you want to write, like story, poem. When you worked in your life, you were working in suppose you were working in some office. Think about those things which you wanted to achieve and you could not achieve. Write about that. That will subside your asthma, that will forget your asthma, and you will always be happy. Whatever you will write on the paper, that is not going to be waste. Definitely it will improve our future. Someone will understand, oh, this mistake you have done and you did not achieve that success. Definitely we can improve that. So all the asthma patient and all the asthma people, those who are in your house, please tell them and encourage them to write. Write something good, funny, poems, short stories, and anything. Thank you very much for listening me. I am Dr. Renu Raj. I am a lawyer, I am a medical legal, and I am a motivational speaker, and I am accredited international mediator. I am always there to help everyone for any way, wherever I can be helpful for any of you. Please do not hesitate. I am just a call away from you. Anytime. Thank you, all of you. Take care. Have a nice evening.
She is a very busy. I can witness absence many times, because when I have to give her my assignments, I need to fast for 2, 3, 4, 5 days. She is very strict, but she loved me. So please give her a round of applause for me. You see, sometimes you can be pardoned and you can be looked after. if you are humble, no matter where you go, it's good to be humble. And I'm learning that very fast. And I hope I learn to be more humble all the time. So at this junction, we are going to do a very quick knowing each other and telling us what we want from you today. We want you to join us as a member of Asthma Charity. And how do you join us? It is very easy. When we ask for support here, support there, you just need to tell somebody that you know that they are suffering from asthma, they are chronic asthma sufferer, that there is help without the NHS giving them a free nebulizer. We are giving a free nebulizer. That is how to support us. Also, if you have some money that you think, okay, I can help to buy a nebulizer to give to somebody that needs it. We have tracking record, we are very crystal clear. That is why all the time I beg people personally for job, because I want to be sure that I'm doing the right thing. Let us support each other, whichever way we can support each other. So if you want to join us, we have a form. And some people like to do direct debits. It's not mandatory, it's what you choose to do. Just if you want to do that, there's room for it. But tonight we're going to ask for donation for those who are willing to donate. But before then, I want to present a wonderful lady. She's the president of Royal Labors International. She is very in need of nebulizer, and I said if she come here today, she's going to be #1 candidate. And I'm really happy that she's here today and she's #1 candidate. So I'm going to call on our patron and the wife. We have our matron, we have our patron, both wings. We have mom and dad. We have 2 moms tonight. I will introduce our other matron, but for this job, I think I should bring the 2 matrons out and the 1 patron. So the 3 of you, please come. I'm going to call my global president. She is one of my mentors. She raised me in this town. She is somebody I adore so much. She's got her both hands full. If you can carry something with your 2 hands and 2 legs, I think she can do that. She's always busy. Her name is, she's the founder of Trendy Mommies International, Whispering Angel. And she is the global president. She is the founder. And her name is Mrs. We always call her First Lady Adeleye. Please give her a round of applause. Thank you, Mommy. And we have a culture that will say, Mama, oh, Mama, oh, Mama, oh, Oluwajama Masi Funwa. You're welcome. If you step by the podium, please. Yes, Adeleye. Okay. I stood to be corrected. She's Miss First Lady Adeleye. And I'm going to now call on our matron and patron, Chief and Chief Mrs. Lola Femi Okutubo. Yeah, can you give them a round of applause? They are the CEO of Trumpet International Magazine, Trumpet Media, and they are the CEO of GAPS Award. For those who don't know, GAPS Award is Gathering of African Best. And I was lucky last week to get one of the awards. I think it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Miss K can testify to it. Anyway, we are going to start. OTUNBA, can you please help me with the nebulizer? So that we now call the recipients to come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a royal lady, she's a president, and she has her own charity as well. She is going to come out. She's Alaja Abosede Lawal, popularly known as Lagos. Please give her a round of applause. So we are going to hand it to the three moms and dad. Can you give it to them so they can present on behalf of? Yeah. So, do you want your son to come and help you? Yeah. Oh, he's eating. Okay. Yeah, the son. Okay. Sorry, Daddy. Yeah.
On behalf of Juliana Asthma cause, and in consonance with the two other people that are standing here and the founders of this charity, we present this to you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you, our both patrons and Daddy. Thank you. Thank you, Alaja Nabos, for taking the bold step to show the world that we care. Thank you very much. So the next, because I don't want it to be really, really boring, I will call the, are you ready, the one and only? Or is it too sudden? Doctor. Okay, yeah, we need to listen and enjoy comedy from the ambassador of this wonderful charity. His name is Don Nice. He is a very strong member. He's a strong member of MACA UK. MACA stands for MCs and Comedian UK chapter. Can you please put your hands together for him? He's one of our best comedians internationally. Thank you.
Thank you, Bumi West. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm saying good evening, nobody is answering me. Is it because I'm black? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas, everyone. Please put things together for yourself if you know you're happy to be here tonight. Please put hands together for Juliana Asthma. You are doing a great job. Unfortunately, I wasn't here when they were presenting that. I don't know what it is, but I know it's something good. I know. My chairman, I greet you, sir. I greet you again. Okay. Sorry, where are you from again? I remember I met you guys last time. Where again?
Last event you had.
I know. I said, where are you from again?
Oh, I'm from Lebanon. We're from Lebanon.
Oh, you can't remember where you are from again?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You need Jesus. Oh, God. But I don't mind now. Not let the color deceive you now. So this was still the hustle for paper, the way with the hustle for paper. All right. Okay. Anyway, I don't really have too much time here, but I'm just going to touch it bit by bit. Doctor, So, how many doctors will you have in the house? How many doctors? 2 doctors.
4.
Huh?
4.
1, 2.
3 and 4.
No, you're not the doctor.
No, that's another doctor.
Okay, anyway, I'm very proud to announce to you that we have 3 doctors in the house. There's one there.
Yeah,
that one there. Yeah, he's a doctor.
Definitely.
He is a doctor. He has been calling himself a doctor since when he was 2. But up till now, I don't know the kind of doctor it is. If he's a medical doctor, animal doctor, or even a native doctor, I don't even know. But he's a doctor. Please put your hands together for him. He said, you don't know, say that you clap for him. Oh, God. Anyway, I have my president of our association in the house. Please put your hands together for my president, MC Charles, Ultimate Charles Lawson. And I have my senior colleague in the building as well. Oh my God, that's the craziest, the baddest Toastmaster. Please, appreciate him. Anyway, I'm not going to forget this. I have my beautiful wife in the building tonight. For the past 1 year, this is the first event she's attending with me. For those who know me very well, you know what happened to me last year, but this is the first event she has attended with me. Please, can you put your hands together for me? Thank you very much. All right, let me start from this 20 more minutes. I hear you now. Oh, that's what he's doing. 20 more minutes! Now, so yes, I have your big fans there. Our president is a very big fan. All right. Oh, DJ. You see what I mean? This world not for normal people. We not feel stay in one place. No, you can't time my destiny in one place. We they move around. You see now, I feel great people now. Oh God, I agree to now. 20 months. Oh. Anyway, 20 more minutes. I don't want to be clap for them. You know, easy. Now, wow. See us my friend. I don't see now for the past 3 years now. And they wait. And they say very soon I'll go open another chapter. 20 daddies when I never see one. I told her, say, una fans, they there, una biggest fans, in the wait. When I'm not going to let you, I'm not to talk to annoyance. I agree to now. Yes, I will. No, I know the reason when I agree then. When I know say since when I know now. Oh God. £1 when I never enter my pocket once.
Really?
Yes, now. Prove on to them say don't enter. Prove on now.
Our ambassador is there. Where is Trendy Bumi?
Where the ambassador?
Trendy Bumi.
Oh, Trendy Bumi. Eh?
She's the ambassador of Trendy Bumi.
Okay, anyway, we'll come back to that one later. I agree to you, sir. Mr. Guy! Hello. As I did there, they talk. Oh, God. Now, this is your shoe, now they look. See the way they shine, the thing fits you well. Now, wow. How much for the original one? It was. That joke, I did, sir. I agree to you. My chairman! I agree to you. If I know say I must congratulate you, you know that one. Hello. Now, wow. We'll go gym together.
We go where?
Gym. We'll go together. The reason why I talk, you see me when my wife get belly for my pikin. My belly be one resemble your that time. We rush my wife go hospital. As I wait for them, I mean that they rush the entire living room. Not the person tell me say I go study. So I know. I agree with you, sir. Nothing to you. All right. President, where did they go? Excuse me, madam. You don't think it about food like that, mean you come out. Hello. Where did you come from? Oh, are you a doctor as well? Why they call her doctor? She not. Oh, doctor, they go. No. She not be doctor. As I said doctor, she's supposed to look back. Now only good people know the kind of maybe like the kind of the same category. She and my son, even they. You don't even know. Everybody like doctor. Anyway, I will leave this comedy for tonight. Because as this guy want tie my enemy destiny for there, me I don't buy am. I don't feel sure I want where I want to go. All right. Enjoy the rest of your night. My name is Don Nice. Thank you very much.
Wow. That is awesome. I was giggling at the back. I don't know when I busted laughing. Please give him a round of applause. I don't want to talk much about Don Nice, but I want to let you know that anywhere Don Nice goes, and he takes his entire family, oh my God, that place must be very, very important. He will take my Daisy to this event. Please give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Now we are going to do what we call bucket donation. We are changing the rules. We are not going to come to the table to collect because we don't want anybody to feel depressed that they even brought the buckets to us. The way we normally do it is drop it like it's hot, whatever you have. But we are going to give you our card which has the account details on it. So if you feel like any day, any time that you have some change left, you will remember Juliana Asthma cause charity. You can drop anything in the bank account, or you can decide to pay in direct debits because a lot of people have various ways to support. Also, if you want to join us, we do coffee evening. In your area, you can start coffee morning. Ask me about it. I'm going to tell you how to organize it. And if you want to do bucket collection in any superstores, you're free to do that. We can support you. And if you want to help others, like those you know that they need the nebulizer, that is part of the job we are doing. Let us know, we will supply the nebulizer. That is what we have for. No other business than giving nebulizers. That is why our t-shirt slogan always say, breathe again. Because if there is no breath, there is no human being. And we need to breathe to be alive. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. The next person I'm going to call tonight is a very handsome man. You see, I have myself cute brothers. Very handsome. And fortunately, he's a married man. And he's married to a beautiful princess. I present to you Mr. T, popularly known as Tony Thompson. He came with his 2 daughters. Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. T. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good evening. This is a show that I like supporting because I've supported it before in the past, and it's one that I like to always return to. It's very close to my heart, asthma, as well as Juliana Asthma cause, and basically because I personally have asthma. And usually, you know, asthma is something which basically is sometimes, if you don't have it, you don't understand it. It can be developed from a young age, maybe when you were born, or you could be a victim of circumstance, maybe where you live because of, what they call it, pollution, or for whatever various reasons, which basically is more synonymous with breathing and synonymous with basically, you know, different foods and different air pollution. And when you come from places like Africa, like Nigeria, where I come from, it's very hard to breathe, or it's very hard to basically get going. And sometimes, you can even sometimes feel the chokiness in your breath. And as I stand here myself, you know, apart from, okay, maybe you have a bit of a stuttering or you have some kind of disposition of that kind of nature, the asthma does not help because obviously you're very hard to get along with people, to speak or to feel fluid in your comments. So it's very important that we support this type of cause because I know for firsthand that some people that suffer chronic asthma basically have a lot of problems, you know, in terms of controlling the asthma. But now I'm lucky, I suffer it, but I'm lucky. I can manage my asthma in the sense that I use a little bit of a pump whenever I need to use it, but it does not make life easy when you don't have the pump. But I don't, thank God, I know how to manage it. I don't take food or maybe, you know, put myself in a position where I'm going to have to suffer chronic asthma of that nature. But there's some people that have very extremely chronic asthma to the point where they need, I believe they need stabilizers and various different types of medical, you know, equipments. I don't know what equipments there are today, but I can tell you some people need some kind of equipments when you go to hospital to stabilize them. So those are the type of chronic types of asthma. So it's very important that we support this type of cause, and the Juliana Asthma cause is one that's here to stay, and obviously doing its little bit in this awareness cause. So I just wanted to say to you, whatever it is you're here for today, whether to support in whichever cause, you've left your beautiful houses, you've left your beautiful different places you're meant to be at today, and you're here. We just want to say thank you very much because I love this this organization so much that I have decided to be here today. So my name's Tony T. Thompson, and I just want to say to you, it's always good to basically bring out the awareness in any cause that you feel passionate to. But this is a cause that I feel passionate to, and I feel that we ought to join hands together to help raise that awareness. That's all I can say for now. Thank you. Anything else to say? That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. Please put your hands together for Mr. T.
Welcome.
Tony Thompson.
Yes.
And for your information, himself and his wife, his beautiful queen, have their own charity. And it's called Enablement, isn't it? International Enablement. Enablement International. Not that much of a mouthful. Yeah, my head is saturated, that's why, I'm sorry. And they are into fashion with people with additional needs, isn't it?
Yes, with people, disabled people.
Yeah.
That basically, we basically also bring awareness, and she's also a motivational speaker, and it's through personal experience. So I'll let you say it.
Yeah, that's what they do. There's lots of people here that have their own charity, and we all work together as a team. Now, the next thing we are going to do is I'm going to call on one of my mates. We went to, I mentioned him earlier, we went to the same secondary school together, and he is a brilliant person in secondary school, and up to this moment is very sharp. I'm going to call on Pastor Godwin Idoje. Please come forward. He's a learned person, and he is here to be a scholar. He's here with his beautiful wife and son. So the family is complete and completed. You know, before you call Godwin, he won't smile at you. But ever since the wife arrived, I can see a big, look at how big his smile is. It's not easy to be alone in this cold weather.
Good evening, everyone. And I want to thank the organizers of this occasion for the opportunity to just add a voice to this great work they are doing. Sometimes some of the things here you do, they live after you.
So I don't know whether.
And I think Juliana Asthma course is doing something that after they finish, their children already has a job they are going to carry on with. And when you work, you're rewarded. So they're working for themselves now and also creating a reward for their children and grandchildren. Few things I'll just like to add to the great things that the great doctors in these meetings and the chairman has said. And I'm sure it will be a little bit beneficial to especially those of us that are not asthma patients, probably where you work or in your community, there could be somebody that could have an attack and you may not know how to advise the person. Now from medical research, and I'm sure those from the medical field will agree with me, there are certain foods we eat that can trigger an asthma attack. Such foods include things like dried fruits, shrimps, lime juice. But many people do not know, especially when you go to an occasion and it's a buffet and everything is free. But if you know that you have symptoms of asthma, no matter how free, even if they're giving you a bag full of such drinks, you need to stay away from them. The medical researchers have also discovered that there are certain foods that we should encourage, especially children, to eat, to love more than other fruits in their diets, that it can really help them to manage asthma and make the parents to have less worry about their children, especially when they go out with their colleagues, maybe on summer camp meetings. You don't have to fret over their conditions, because if you equip them with enough knowledge that there are certain foods they must fall in love with because of their condition, it will go a long way. For example, foods that are rich in vitamin D, like salmon, orange juice, helps children that have been diagnosed with asthma to have less frequent attacks. Fruits that have a lot of carotenes, things like carrots, leafy greens, they help children to have less attacks. It has also been discovered that banana, at least a child that has been diagnosed to have symptoms of asthma attack should eat at least one banana a day. It will make the child to feel much stronger and have less attacks with asthma. Children between the age of 11 to 19 have been encouraged to eat a lot of spinach, dark chocolate. It causes less swizzle in them. And these are things that you can easily pick off the shelf for your children. But most importantly, the children themselves must know. It's not because a meal is actually free or is in excess they should eat it, but they should learn to manage from tender age that there are certain fruits that will give them good strength and be able to manage their condition even in the absence of their parents. Thank you very much, and long live Juliana Asthma course. Thank you.
Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, can you give him a round of applause? Like I was saying to you, we are not here just because of Juliana, because we have to work together. Tell them what you do. Because you see, we have our big people here that they can fix you up. Don't be shy, this is England. Tell them and tell them what exactly you need.
All right. I'm currently a research student with London South Bank University. And I belong to a team that were carrying out research on Internet of Things for agriculture. And that's a new area in the computer industry. We're trying to see how the world can produce more food using less resources, creating interconnectivity within our farming industries and our farming sectors. So currently, we need jobs, especially in the suit lab of the computer science department, that will help us to be able to fund some of the little running arounds we do while carrying out our studies. I've been in the IT industry for close to 20 years now. I have various certifications in computer networking, do a lot of computer installations, data centers, servers, hardwares, website development, and that has really helped us to keep us going. But we discovered that when you're doing research work, especially if you don't have scholarship from Nigerian government, and you have to pay all the bills from your little savings, you need to do extra. So currently that's what we're doing. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. He didn't change a pin, exactly the way he looks when we were in secondary school.
Thank you.
Thank you, Godwin, for that contribution. Yeah, as you know, we are going to dance for 10 minutes. There is a prize for the best dancer. And but before we dance, I approach one of the trendy Mummies International president. Okay. I told her that I need a job as well, because without a job you can't help charity. Some people don't understand when we say charity, they think they give us money that we pocket. No, it doesn't work like that. I have my own job that I do. If you look behind you, I made the fruit tree today. And one of what I do, according to my role of partner, is Bumi West MC. And if you look at one of the table, there's ADEEKO UK hiding somewhere on the table. ADEEKO UK is for the engagement coordinator. So those are, and I have Maka UK. So those are the things that I do. So I approached one of my auntie. She's chapter 2 president. And I told her that I want to make our patron, our husband and herself, matron and patron of Bumi West Services. There's a reason for that. Because when you make somebody your mom and dad, when there's job alert anywhere, they call you. And as you know, Bumi West Services is affiliated to Juliana Asthma cause. So you can affiliate with us as well. So I'm going to call on my president from Maka UK, said I should call him. Please come forward. The one and only handsome, cute, tall president, Chief Charles Lawson. Please come forward. Before you do whatever you want to do, I want you to present this to my auntie. Yeah, you go do work now. I told you he's one of the Nollywood top star, an international actor. Please give him a round of applause. Chief Charles Lawson, ultimate Charles. One of my auntie, the husband is not here tonight, but I'm going to present this award on behalf of herself and the husband. I'm calling on my auntie Ruth Bolaji, popularly known as Dupe New. She's the president of Chapter 2, and I'm the president of Chapter 3. Please give her a round of applause. You can see she looks 16. So, Ogami, please, president presenting to president. Thank you.
Okay, I've been given the honors to present this to Mr. and Mrs. Bolaji. And this presentation is from Juliana Asthma. Abi? Oh, sorry. This is specially from the patron of Bumi West Services. Yeah. Okay. So they're presenting this to you. Thank you, thank you. This is just to appreciate you from Bumi West Services. Thank you. You want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to thank you. I thank you for this opportunity you gave me today, and I will make sure I do my best to support your organization.
Thank you very much. All right. I was sitting behind earlier on, and I heard, hello. Hello. I was sitting behind and I heard the MC, Bumi West, said something about supporting the charity. Now, I came from a background where I so much believe in that cause. It's when we come to an event of this magnitude, where we have people from different race and different part of the world come together under one auditorium to support a cause, it's only natural that we don't just come in, sit down and listen, and at the end of the day, say thank you and go home. Whatever it is that we're doing here today, you would agree with me that it costs a lot to put such events of this magnitude together. So in my own little way, whilst I was sitting there, I am definitely going to support this cause, and I want to charge every one of us here to please, in whatever capacity that we can, support this charity organization. We should please do so. The reason is, whilst we were sitting there earlier on, you see they presented a nebulizer to one of the guests here. You do not understand these things if you have not suffered from that situation. And I pray that none of us will be a victim of such, but we will have to agree with me that the people who suffer this, they not wish for it. However, they found themselves in that circumstance. So please, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished, beautiful, trendy mommies, trendy daddies, ladies and gentlemen, let us support this cause, please. Yes, as a matter of fact, I think it would be nice if we just do a little whip around, and whatever it is, we're not forcing anybody, we're not mandating that you have to, but it is a good cause. You see, when they say when they say pay your tithes for church, if you don't pay your tithes in church, one way that you can pay your tithe and God will still bless you is through this kind of courses, because there are people in need. So whatever it is that you think you want to give to church as tithes, put it here, challenge God with that, and see how God is going to bless you bountifully. So please go around and please let's support Juliana Asthma charity organization. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Please. So while that is going on, I'll call on the speaker of the evening and the person of Bumi West that has been moderating all evening to come back and continue with the program of the evening. Let's not forget we have in the house DJ El Nino. So if you know you are going to be dancing, make some noise for DJ El Nino. Let's celebrate the young man. Celebrate this DJ.
we never say you play here to celebration. Now you don't. We say me the hero. Now you cut my come off my hand. All right. So DJ Elnino is in the building. He's going to be treating us for the rest of the evening. I'll pass you on to Bome West now. Thank you.
Wow. I'm very happy to announce the presence of our grand patron. Is a very good solicitor in this town, Lawyer Abe. Please give him a round of applause. Now, trending mommies, you have to say happy birthday to Trendy Adedayo Ojekunle, popularly known as Jensen and Akile of Kennington. She's talking. Today's her birthday. So can we all sing happy birthday to her? 1, 2, go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Trendy Adedayo. Happy birthday to you. So this 10 minutes is for Training Mommies International collectively to dance with the celebrants, and let's enjoy before everybody else can join on the dance floor. We are going to go back to what we are here for. So before the dancing, I'm going to give it to Trendy Angel. She's the Vice President of Training Mommies International Chapter 3 in the UK. She collected the donation and she needs to announce it to the whole wide world. Let's go there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for donating to us. I collected £84.20 and $29. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. I've asked one of the children to send to give you cards in case you want to continue. And don't forget, as we receive, we are giving. And not everything is about money if you're not paying your rent. Sometimes you need to put your interest in it. Like letting us knowing. Thank you. That is Marka UK Jensen. You look like a sweet 16. Sure, look at you. You look so smart. Please give him a round of applause. MCOJ, thank you for the for the contribution. Stay on the dance floor because I still have a gift for you. Okay, can you put your hands together for all the trendy moments? I think Maka UK have just won the round. Global President, I don't see you dance. I saw my two cute brothers dancing. So give it to Maka UK. Okay, because we are Abidani, even our mommy and daddy, or do you want to see them dance again? No! You see? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use this opportunity to say thank you all for coming to this wonderful Juliana outreach. Tell somebody that you attend a campaign today and there was no a single pressure on you to do anything. You learn about IMS, Intelligent Medical Solution, leading innovations for life. You learn about them, and if you want to know more, you're here to tell them more. And that's all. We didn't just do asthma. If you have any important message to pass to people, this is where we network. If you want us to recognize you, because I know Miss K is here and she's looking stunning. I know everybody is here looking fantastic. We will get in touch with you. We have a group that we create, Juliana Asthma Cause Charity. We are going to add you, but there will be a phone call before we add you, so that you will know our progress And if there is any concern, you will know about it. I deliberately said the food should come this late. If you look towards where I'm pointing my hand, Temidayo, thank you for the endurance, thank you for everything. Thank you everyone here present, our matron and patron, matrons and patron, because one of our patrons is not here. So we have 2 patrons and 2 matrons, and we have 1 grand patron at this moment. We say thank you so much. We are here till 12 midnight. I believe people are still coming, but we that we are here, we actually leave the best to the last, because there's this thing coming up that you don't know. So please, it's time for food. Go and talk in and get something to eat. Please, no wastage. Let everybody enjoy what they understand. Please don't eat the toothpick. As the music is going on, enjoy the fruit, enjoy the food. Thank you.
We appreciate you. Thank you, everybody that has been present tonight. It's a pleasure to see faces that we know, the faces that started this journey from the day one, and to see faces that has been connecting while the train of Juliana Asthma has been progressing. We are on the right track, and we bless the Lord for this. I believe we have been well fed, and the food is nice. And on top of everything, I just want to personally appreciate Trendy, Mommy Trendy herself, because you appreciated everybody. But I say, let me now appreciate you, because I was not blind to this cause, you know, from the very day one. And I have seen, yes, please give her, stand up, can we appreciate you, please? And we can give you a big round of applause. You have been inspirational on this course. I will say that possibly without you, this course would not have been moving the way we wanted it to move. But you've put all your effort in this, your sweat, your blood, everything in you put into this, and we see how this harvest of Juliana is being harvested all over the places. We thank God that this thing started as a little beginning, but now it's been spreading. The network is going across the country, and I believe it's going even beyond the UK. That will be the next level if it has not been, you know, and I know it has been. It's been to Asia, it's been to Africa, it's been to all over the places. And we appreciate everybody that is connected to this cause. I personally, I can't just express myself enough how passionate I am about this cause. I've been part of this from the inception, and I know we are touching lives. I have been opportune to donate one of the nebulizer somewhere outside of this show. It's, you know, I thank the chairman very well for the connection that I have with him, for the close connection that I have with him, and I appreciate his passion. He's a man of passion. He doesn't stop. That's what I noticed. Yes, can we appreciate him? He doesn't stop. I will call him the man who doesn't stop. He knows how to drive well. Not about driving his car, but how to drive vision. He's a man of vision. Yes, he drives vision when he handled that speed train. You know that speed train that goes to, you know, the one that goes to Wimbledon? That goes across into all those places. Eurostar. When he handles the Eurostar, man, he doesn't look back. Yes. If I will be privileged to quote a little bit of Bible. If you lay your hand on the what do you call it? If you lay your hand on the threshold, you don't look back. Whereas if a man puts his hand on the, what do you call that thing that uses to cut the grass? Lawnmower, or what is it? You don't look back. Yes, on the plow, yes, you got it. If you put your hand on the plow, you don't look back. If a man looks back, he drops off. And you know he can become a pillar of salt. Amen. Thank you, Chairman, that the drive that you started this vision with, you are still within that scope. You are driving this vision so well. And I will appreciate you not to relax, you know, as you will see definitely the fruit of your labor. You don't do this thing and you labor in vain. I believe so. And I believe every one of us that has been connected with this, you are not doing this in vain. Let's join hands together and be a very solid network for this vision. Let's take it across where we cannot even think or imagine. Yes, let us save lives. Life matters. Yes, every life matters. If you touch a life, that life doesn't forget you. And everybody that is connected to that life, you left a legacy. When I was presenting this nebulizer to this person, I can see tears was rolling down in the face of this man, that this thing just came right in time. Can you imagine? You know, and that is how to touch life. That is how the person that you touches, that is how they appreciate your effort. This is not a wasted effort. Juliana Asthma cause is not a wasted effort. It's definitely going to more levels. There are more levels to climb. There are more ladders to put our step into. And we're going to do this together. You know, I want us to join together, love these people, love this cause. Let this cause, let it be rooted in our heart that I am connected to a charity. And I'm here to make life matters. Every life matters. That is my own campaign. Every life matters. You don't destroy life, you save life. If you see people that are destroying life, you better warn them to stop it. Yes, every life matters, especially lives that we can touch. If we are able to touch a life and you pull that life from whatever miry clay that life is, I mean, I don't know how celebration we go all over the places. Let us celebrate ourselves this new day. Every year we do this, we bring people together, we speak about the cause, and we appreciate people that are involved. I thank you all that I'm part of this, and I will continue to give myself into this in whatever capacity. I'm even surprised that Bumi West mentioned me as the grand patron. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Wow. Can you give our daddy a round of applause? If you know this song, sing with me. Everywhere you go.
Oh, sorry.
Always take the weather with you. Is it? Am I right with the reading? Okay. I'm going to, you see, before you get closer to somebody or people, they inspire you from a distance, and you get closer to them, they don't change. They still inspire you, and you that thing in them that makes you happy should continue. I'm going to call a friend of mine to do a presentation. Can I call on Miss K? Everybody, please put your hands together for Miss K. She's a good friend of mine. The accolade is not enough. Please give her a round of applause. Big one. She dropped it like it's hot to be here today. She has been very busy, but she said, where is Jebe? That's why she's here. And she's going to do one thing for us. She's going to present a gifts to our patron on this side. They don't know that the gift is coming. So I'm calling on Chief and Chief Mrs. Lola and Femi Okutubo to come forward. Please give them a round of applause. So, Daddy and Mommy, this is hashtag 2018. That's your gift. Congratulations, one for Mommy, one for Daddy. We, Asthma Cause Charity, we appreciate you for You know why I appreciate them? Each time you see these two couples, they look like they just married 2 seconds ago. They always inspired me because when I was growing up, I spent 20 years with my parents before I left for England. And daddy will be waiting for mommy. My daddy will be tying mommy's gele. When we were growing up, I love it. And you will see daddy man sọ pé èmi àtàgbé kẹ́mi làjọ ròde yóò máa dùn wọ́n. And I will be saying to myself, you know, why are you hurting the children? I grew up like that in my household. So in the whole of UK, this my wonderful mom and dad. From a distance, they've been inspiring me, and from even when I now get closer to them, there's no single disappointment. The pillar that holds both of you and your family will never fall. We pray that God will uphold you forever and ever. Amen. He's a married man, Baba Beji. I don't know what Biola is looking for. Look at him. He's Oro Master. And that's that beautiful wife sitting there. Don't worry, we are comedians. You know, in case you don't know, we are proper comedians. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for my 2 mentors. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And we are using this opportunity to say Merry Christmas to everyone and Happy New Year in advance. And there's one last gift I want to give to somebody today. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. You don't know what gift is coming along to you, but is anybody want to add anything to this forum? Okay. Can you put your hands together for OTUNBA ADEMOLA ADEEKO Williams, the founder?
I won't really take your time, but I want to use this opportunity to thank Mr. Femi Okutubo for his full support. The man of integrity is always there for us. Please an applause for my patron. He's been there all the way. Thank you so much. And I will always use this opportunity to also thank Mr. Abe. Abe, we've been together for a long time. We inspire each other, we carry each other, we party each other. You know, whenever we are there, we're always there. The only thing I know him for is the scripture. Always feeding on the scripture. That's what inspires me as well. I picked that from him. That look, always feed on the word if you are down. So I thank you. And I also thank the trendy mommies. Thank you so much. I thank the Presso. Sister PC, thank you. Thank you for coming. And I would love to thank President Morsi. And I would also love to thank the Presso from Maka. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. God bless you. And Oro, thank you so much for coming as well. God bless you.
We died here. Thank you so much, everyone. President of Royal Abbas International, thank you, Mr. Tony. Yeah, Tony, Mr. Tony T. Thompson, you are just awesome. Thank you, Miss K. I just picked you up like that. And thank you, everyone on the table of Dr. Sarawa. Thank you. We appreciate your support and we really cherish you. If you want to repeat and remind people about your thing, we don't mind because not everybody was here in the beginning. And if you are bold enough to do the national item, UK national item, you are going home with the grand prize. Whoever is bold enough to do the national item, because that was where we begin, you are going home with the biggest gift in this auditorium today. So are you okay? You don't want to say anything? You want to say something? Please put your hands together for, I think, yeah, you need to introduce yourself again, please. Yeah. Thank
you. Good evening, everybody. I'm representing Egyptian British Center in UK. Egyptian British Center, we are a multi-faith organization in UK, Middle East, Northern Africa. We've been in UK for 7 years, and we already have now 500,000 members. We hope by 2019 we reach 1 million. Our membership is free. Our events is free. We have a biggest sponsor, IMS, one of the biggest medical supplier. And of course, we're still looking for a sponsor, for patrons to be with us. In March 2019, we have a big project after Brexit. We're going to support the small and medium businesses. We can help them with marketing their product, advertising their product. If they want to export to Middle East, to Africa, we can help them. Our founder is Mr. Ashraf Mahmoud. And we are now having branches in Leeds, Manchester, Cardiff, Brighton, Birmingham, and recently we opened in Hounslow. And we're looking to open more and more in places. We can give free medical supply or advice. We have solicitors working with us. We can give a free legal advice. We can help people if they struggle, they want to get married, they struggle with the money, we can help them. We can help a lot of things, environment, everything. And you know, our brochure is on the table, please read it and see who we are and what we can do. And we're looking for memberships. You are most welcome to become our member. It's a free member. You have our website. It's www.egyptianbridgescenter.com. Please visit it, and we are happy to meet you and be with you. And I thanks again Juliana Asthma cause, because this is our second event with them. Last year we were, and this year they invite us. We are appreciated this, and we hope in future we can work together. And our advisor, Dr. Raj, she is our special advisor. She's been appointed as an advisor. And we have another advisor. She's a barrister, Mrs. Susie Webb. I don't know if you know her. So we hope that everyone read our brochure, and please try to be a member with us. And if you have anything, we are there. If you have any question or anything, please let us know, and we are there. And if you know anybody wants to be a patron or sponsor, he's most welcome to be with us. Thank you.
Without MC, somebody anchoring the program, and without comedy. And you know you need to laugh all the way to Christmas. I'm presenting to you one of our baddest, one of the best ever international. He represents us in the moon. He went to Antarctica. He was the only man with his boxers at Antarctica. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Toastmaster.
3 in 1. Nothing they happen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be associated with this course. It's a very, very genuine course. The reason why it's genuine is because some years ago, if not for the grace of God, I would have been tagged a murderer due to asthma. Who do her? Somebody say her. Who said her? Who I offend? God bless you. The year was 1822. Who say her? Were you there? Is it your year? Is it your event? Is it your currency? What is your worship? 1822. I was with this lady. There, back and then, I didn't know she suffered from asthma. And this is a true life story. See, I'm not even joking. True life story. I did not know she was suffering from asthma. She was worse. Because my wife is saying that, and I told her this story once. She was my girlfriend. You know, I was being naughty with her about 1 a.m. and then she started gasping for breath. I didn't know. I thought it was my effect that was getting to her. So I was thinking, oh my God. So I'm the one having this effect on this lady. And she was going, ha, ha, ha. And I was thinking, oh my God, you will get it today. You will get it today. And she was gasping for, I didn't know. When she pushed me up by force, And I was thinking, what's your problem? She now crawled to the drawer and brought out her inhaler. That was when I knew she was dying. I didn't know. So when Bumi now called me for asthma, I said, asthma, I must be there. Why will I not come? Because if I had come the other time, she would have gone. But because I didn't come that time, she didn't go. And that's why I had to come today, because someone did not go because I come. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That's my time. Toastmaster.
Please put your hands together for ADEEKO.
Bumi West, she's just awesome. Please put your hands together for her. I'm not even going to go close to anything comedy because it's just too much, that table. Please put your hands together for my colleagues down there. Maka. Anyhow. Thank you very much. It's awesome to be here. It's actually a privilege to be part of this great cause. I want to say that I came in here and I thought back to many years ago, right when I was in, like primary school. And I remember that several of my classmates actually died of asthma. They were asthmatic, and at that time there was not that sort of awareness that we have today. So we couldn't do anything, everybody was panicked, and we're running helter-skelter, and we're really young at that time. So it's great to know that she has brought this sort of awareness once again to remind us and to educate us again. So that's why I told myself, no matter what is happening today, I had to be here. I missed last year's own, but it's a privilege to be here. And I want to say a big thank you to Bumi. Please put your hands together for her again. And an awesome thank you for the training mummies. You're awesome. Each and every one of you that took time out to come today. It's a Sunday, we know, yes, the weather is not so fantastic, but the beautiful thing is that it's almost Christmas, and I'm so excited. 2 more nights to Christmas. I am happy to be here, and I want to say thank you, and I'm representing Maka, and I'm also definitely supporting this cause. I want to say thank you very much, and I hope you've had a very lovely, lovely evening. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Wow. Isn't she gorgeous? Thank you, ADEEKO. Please give her a round of applause. You see, Africans don't like party ending. But I'm just being told that this party will end at 11. But we still have time to do the group photograph that we normally do. Instead of us saying we stand in 1 minute for the mother of the founder, it's better we stand together and take pictures together. Yeah, that is what the request is. Please, everyone, come together and say, we've done it before, TEMIDAYO is good at that. And it's one thing that makes people want to come back to the event. Because when they see us together, they've not seen something like that before, and I think it's our core value. And then I will confess that we took it from Gaza. At least our parents are parenting us well. We can emulate them in good way. So thank you, because we saw that. But quite unfortunate, we didn't do it this year. It was a different style this year. Yeah, but I remember it's part of our training movies. Please, everybody must be involved. Yes, nobody's out of this business. Everybody, please join us. Join us. We are here till 11 o'clock dancing. We can say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Let's come together once for group photograph. We did it before, remember? Yes. Everyone come together. That is real. Let there be love shared among us. Let there be love. Try anyone this? One love. We stole their song. Brotherly love. Yeah, please join in. Please join in. Yeah, it's going to take all of us. Our lady Dawn, please come. Please join us. You want this one? And we're sitting there. Yeah, bring it.
Everything when you do, they must commend it. Try to do my way. Plenty, so my baby face. Just to make your money. I know one guy, I know one woman. I want enjoy, I want your life, I want mine, I want billions. I still want to know. What's it go? Do you want to? All the way. Ride the book, I don't feel what's it go? She was like, oh, it's better. Together, ride the book, I don't feel different things than schemes and packaging. And I want time for shows and juggling. Feel like a ocean, my boat and paddling. Cherishing up and that's my bro, my family. Fools in the place. When it comes to money, I take concentrate. But I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become a shit, I'll be here, don't straight. But now people, they go say, I know one guy, I know one guy, I know one guy. I want enjoy, I want your time, I want mine, I want build house, I still want to know. You can have it, you are